everybody. It's Laura O'Brien here with MyVirtual.Lawyer. And we're just going to have a brief conversation today about DIY divorce. I've been getting a lot of phone calls and conversations started and have seen several things in Facebook groups and stuff like that about people doing divorce on their own. And there are ways to do divorce on your own here in Arkansas. If you don't have kids, if you don't have a home, that you don't need to worry about the deed, that kind of thing. I'm not saying that you can't do things on your own, but there are some pitfalls to that. So let's have a quick conversation. The laws in Arkansas changed last year in 2020. They changed in the summer. And child support laws are very different than what they used to be. And I say that because it's a little bit more complicated. There's a lot more math involved. There's extra paperwork involved. And an attorney really can help you navigate your divorce with children when it comes to all of that extra that needs to be done with the court. So I'm not saying that you need to hire me. I'm just saying that you need to maybe talk to an attorney and ask the right questions about what does child support, child custody, visitation, things like that, what does that mean for me? So when it comes to child support, nowadays, that's my little colloquial for the day, now after the child support change in 2020, both parents' income is calculated for one number for the child. Child support has always been about the child, not about, supporting the other parent or the parent that maybe has full custody of the child. It's not about supporting the parent, it's about supporting the child. So now with these new laws, if both parents have a job and have an income, then what you're going to do is you take that income, you use an affidavit of financial means, which is a court-required document, to calculate what your monthly income is. And there's a child support chart. You go to the chart, there's a nice little grid that says, I make, combined, we make this much money as a family and we have 3 kids. So here's the dollar amount of child support. Then you have to do percentages of what one parent is responsible for when it comes to that overall child support number versus the other parent, what their percentage is. So if you've got one parent who makes $2,000 a month and the other parent who makes $1,500 a month, then you go to the chart, you see what $3,500 a month for 3 kids, what that child support number is. And then you have to assign those percentages of, okay, so this parent is responsible for 75% of that $900 a month or whatever it is. And the other parent is responsible for 25% of what that overall number is. There's a new worksheet that has to be given to the court that gives all these calculations. And so that's a lot of words to say that an attorney really can help you navigate these new rules and make sure that you have the right paperwork for the judge so that there aren't any delays in your divorce. Now, because these rules are new, we're still kind of working out some of the kinks on what that means for different types of custody arrangements and things like that. As you guys know, we here at MyVirtual.Lawyer work on divorces where both people are agreeing on things. You may not start out that way, but you're gonna come to an agreement so that both of you sign off on paperwork outside of the court, not making the court make these decisions for you. But whatever attorney you talk to, even if you're agreeing on things, make sure that they know that you're agreeing on things. You don't want to fight that, because some attorneys are going to be more incentivized to make you fight with your spouse because then there's an hourly bill that's attached to that for them. I'm not saying all attorneys are like that, but there are some out there for sure. So make sure that you're, clear about the fact that we want to agree on things outside of court. We need your help to figure out the process of filing for divorce, what the steps are, what the child support and visitation looks like. But I am not a fan of DIY divorce when it comes to divorce with children involved. And there's a reason for that. Just even before last year's change, there was a reason for that. There are a lot more pieces of paperwork and a lot more things that have to be involved in the process but especially with these new changes in child support, an attorney can really help you figure these things out. So thank you so much for your time today. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you here. We're actually going to take off next week. Brooke and I both have a conference that we normally are in Chicago for, but now it's virtual this year, but we're going to be tied up all week in this conference. So we'll see you in 2 weeks, and Brooke will talk to our small business potential clients and just Arkansans in general about some tips and things going on with small businesses. So have a great rest of your week. Thanks so much for watching.